everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I filmed this tutorial. I didn't film my eyebrows or my eyeshadow, but I filmed everything else. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you guys like this, keep on watching. So I prime my face with the MAC Strobe Cream, and I use about 1 or 2 pumps, and I put it all over my face. I really like the strobe cream because it's very hydrating and brightening. And it actually smells really good as well. Then I went ahead and went in with the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. Just make sure you shake this foundation very well because it's very liquidy. And I pumped some on my hand, and then I grabbed the e.l.f. concealer brush, and I went ahead and put it all over my face. And then you want to make sure you blend it really well. And I actually blended it out with a Sigma brush and some argan oil, and then finished blending everything out with the beauty blender, and I'm using the nude one here. Then I went in with the highlight contour stick by Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color Banana, and I went ahead and put that under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, and Cupid's bow, forehead, chin. I really like this one. I really like the consistency. It's very creamy and blendable. And it's really brightening. I actually didn't use any concealer. I just used banana powder here. And then I went ahead and used the Mario spray along with the beauty blender. I sprayed the beauty blender, and then I went ahead and started blending everything out. Just make sure you blend, blend, blend. I also put the banana powder down my laugh lines as well. And then just blend away. Just make sure everything is blended. The more blending you do, the better your makeup will look. And no creases. And I went in with the RCMA No Color Powder. And here I am going in with the Mario palette, which is what I used on my eyes. And I'm going on my bottom lash, and I'm using Lula and NYC. Go ahead and contour my face with the Mink contour stick by Anastasia. So you want to make sure you start from the top of your ear, and I do this funny face, and then go down under your cheekbone. So just go from the top of your ear and then feel your cheekbone, and then just slide the product down. But you could do a thin line, and then I do it a little bit on my forehead, on my jawline, and I also do it a little bit on my nose. And then I go ahead and blend everything out. Just make sure you blend, blend, blend. Anytime you're doing your makeup, eyeshadow, contour, anything, the more you blend, the better it's going to look. And here I'm actually using the pink beauty blender to blend out the dark contour stick. And once again, I am using the color Mink by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And you want to make sure you blend upward too for the cheekbones, not down. Then I went ahead and used some bronzing powder. I used a Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronzing Glow with a Real Techniques brush, and I went ahead and went over what I contoured with the Mink, and then brought it up a little bit so that I can bronze my face. And I went ahead and put it everywhere: jawline, cheeks, forehead, and then just blended it. Just make sure you blend, blend, blend. And I do that face because I just feel like it makes it easier for me to go ahead and contour and keep everything as neat as possible. Even though the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it up, which I think it's a very important step. I don't always do it, but if I'm going for a more contour defined look, I like to clean it. And that was a Real Techniques mini sponge, and I'm grabbing the RCMA No Color Powder again, and just grabbing some and putting it under the contour. And you're going to go ahead and just pack it on, and then do the same thing for the other side. And we will do some baking and just leave it on for a little bit, just so it really sets into the skin. And then the next thing that I'm going to grab, Oh, here I was singing because I had some music playing. Rick Ross Blow. And then I'm going to go in and contour my nose with the same bronzing powder from Charlotte Tilbury. And I'm using a Dose of Colors brush. And I just go over the contour that I already did. Just kind of, I already blended it out. And then this is just to set it. And I use it on the sides of my nose and then down the middle. And here I'm grabbing a MAC brush and I am wiping off all the excess powder after we're done baking, under the eyes, on the forehead. And then I'm also going to do the same thing for under the contour. And you want to make sure you get all the excess powder out so that it looks very clean and not powdery or anything like that. But this is a really good powder. It's very fine and it just really settles into the skin. It doesn't crease or anything like that. It feels very nice on the skin. Some powders actually tend to dry me out, especially my under eyes, but this one does not. I highly recommend it. And then just make sure you blend out everything so that it looks nice and neat and clean, and your makeup can last all day long. And then it just sharpens the contour. And then just keep blending it all out. And then after this, I usually wipe it on a towel, my brush, all the powder that I've taken off from all over my face from baking. And then I go ahead and just blend out the contour and the bronzer a little bit, just to make it a little bit more seamless. And I do it on the forehead as well, the jawline, all the places, just to make sure that it's nice and blended. And here I'm going in with highlight in a stippling brush, and I'm using the highlight by Anastasia, So Hollywood, and just putting some, there I go with the face again, and just putting some on top of my cheekbones on each side just to give me a little bit of a glow. And you could also spray this highlight if you'd like for a more intense glow, but I didn't do that on this one. I had a little bit of a cough there. It's a beautiful highlight. If you have any acne or any breakouts on top of your cheeks there, little tiny bumps or anything, it doesn't accentuate it. And here I am using another brush. This is a MAC 219 brush, Cupid's bow, and I'm using the same brush for the inner tear ducts with the same highlighting powder by Anastasia. And then just pack that on and just really brightens up your eye, and just it actually makes my eyes look a little bit bigger, which I like. So that's why I tried that on this look. Oh, I was feeling myself there. And then just put a little bit of highlight on my forehead, my chin, down the bridge of my nose, but I'm actually going to use my hand, I believe. Yeah, I'm using my pinky. And then just pack that on the bridge of your nose. And then I ended up cleaning it up a little bit with the same 219 brush that I used for the tear duct and the Cupid's bow. And just blend it out. And then finish blending it out with the Beauty Blender. Usually if you want a more intense glow, I usually don't do this part, but since I didn't really want that much of a glow here, I just kind of blended it out with the Beauty Blender. And now finishing up the eyes for my lower lashes, I used the Dior primer, and that is called the Dior Show Maximizer 3D. So I really like this a lot. It doesn't add volume, but it definitely adds length. So you go ahead and prime both of your eyes first, and you have to let it sit for a little tiny bit before you go ahead and add your mascara. And you can get this at Nordstrom, Macy's, almost anywhere that they sell Dior at, Bloomingdale's. And I highly recommend it. It's a really nice one. It just adds a lot of length to the lashes. Instead of putting falsies or anything like that at the bottom, you can go ahead and just use this first and then use the mascara. And then the mascara that I'm gonna use once these dry is the Maybelline Big Shot Mascara. And I'm still applying the primer. And there I go with the mascara. And I really like this mascara. You can buy it at like CVS, Target, Walgreens. I love the packaging on this particular mascara, which not a big, really not into the packaging of mascaras, but it's a nice golden purple. And this adds a lot of volume to my lashes and it doesn't clump it up. I use it on my top lashes as well. And it's only about like, I think it's like $7 or $8. And you get a pretty good amount. And then just keep on putting some coats. Doesn't clump. I've used probably about like 3 or 4 coats at one time, and it does not clump up on my top lashes or my bottom lashes. And for removing it, it's actually not that hard. You would, I think, because it's really intense. So I thought it would be hard to remove, but it's actually not. Just I always recommend like an oil-based cleanser or just oil in general to kind of just rub it off. And then I'm still doing my bottom lashes here. Gonna make sure they're even. And there I go talking some more about the Big Shot Mascara. I found out about this because of Manny and Shayla from YouTube and Instagram. And here I was telling you guys that I'm going to go ahead and just kind of fix up my hair a little bit, come right back for lips, which is the last step. And I just went ahead and just grabbed big sections and just curled my hair with a big curling iron and grabbed my favorite hair products right now, which is the Way hair products, the texturizing spray and the wave spray. And not only do they really work really well, they smell amazing. Here I'm debating over the Gerard Cosmetics Ruby Slipper or the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pure Hollywood. And I went ahead and went with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pure Hollywood. It's like a pinky peachy nude color, very popular. I've had it for a while now, and it's really nice. It's very creamy matte and easy. It's easy to apply. It's easy to take off, and it goes with many looks. It goes with almost anything. I mean, it's just like another nude color, but it's gorgeous. And you can use with. You can also try using it with like liners if you want. You can use a darker liner or a lighter light, like one that's really similar to the actual liquid lipstick. And you just want to make sure if you're adding more and more coats, you have to make sure that they're even, so it doesn't look, like more color on one side or the other. And this is all, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed my tutorial. And I hope you guys learned something. This is only my second video, so I am going to be pushing out many more videos soon. Just trying to get the hang of it all. And subscribe and give it a thumbs up, and see you later. And there I go singing.